here.
Take my advice and don't fool around. Let him have it.
No, that's too dangerous. Do you think that teacher would really mail Pop a copy?
She's mean enough to do anything. I had her once. Say, Willie, you'd better tell Pop before he finds out.
No.
Hello, Pop.
Pop.
What do you know?
Most happy to see sons number 2 and 7. Is nocturnal visit business or pleasure?
Well... Oh, sure, we've been to a movie.
And we just dropped by to take you home.
Like cotton wool, filial devotion softens weight of parental crown. Will enjoy escort after brief glance at mail.
Say, Pop, you should have seen this movie. It was a mystery.
A swell one. Of course, a great detective like you can solve it in no time. But it sure had us guessing.
Yeah, and all through the picture, Willie was saying Pop'd be too smart to fall for that gag.
Thank you so much. Pop also too smart to fall for present gag. For 15 years, careful assistant has placed mail here. Why do you look at parents' letters?
Letters? Did you say letters?
There is one you fear, perhaps from school, containing unsatisfactory report card?
Oh, gee, you win. What chance has a fellow got when his father's detective?
Gee, Pop, how did you know?
Have already received same by earlier mail. In Honolulu schools, E, not symbol for excellence. Can forgive bad report card, but not attempted flattery or tampering with United States mails. Please assume proper position across parent's knee. Enter, please.
I say, what's this?
Inspector Duff.
How are you, Charlie? Did I interrupt an old-fashioned spanking?
Sometimes quickest way to brain of young sprout is by impression on other end. Permit humble introduction of sons number 2 and 7.
Hello, lads. Hello.
How do you do?
This gentleman, Inspector Duff of Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard?
Gee.
I say, Charlie, they're a fine pair. Mighty fine. Carbon copies of my own 2 back home.
Have you got Chinese sons?
What? Oh, I meant
Are you working on a case, Inspector?
In Honolulu?
Here, not so fast.
Gee, you are. And I bet you want Pop to work with you, too.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Yes. Can put backward student to bed and do same to self.
Oh, gee, Pop.
Come on, Willie.
Goodbye, Mr. Duff.
Good night, lad. And, let's keep this little meeting to ourselves, what?
You bet.
You can trust us.
Boy, oh, boy. Did Scotland Yard arrive in time?
Just arrived Honolulu
No, got in yesterday on the Southland.
and did not visit old friend.
I didn't dare. I'm traveling incognito. Just plain John Duff, British manufacturer. I had to avoid all connection with the police. Now I need your help.
Most happy to lend humble assistance. What is nature of case, please?
Murder. A strangler.
Strangler.
Yes, one so clever that I've traveled all over the world with him, or her, and learned practically nothing.
Explain, please, ability to stay with hunt without glimpse of fox.
The fox is running with the hounds this time, Charlie. But if I'm right, he's one of these 10 members of the round-the-world cruise, personally conducted by a Dr. Suderman. You notice I include him among the suspects.
Tour start from London?
No, from New York, about 4 months ago, aboard a British liner. The first night out, a New York judge was murdered in his stateroom.
Judge was member of cruise.
No, he wasn't. But shortly before his death, he telephoned the purser and requested a list of Dr. Suderman's party. When the steward entered the stateroom, he found his body. He had been strangled.
A request for a passenger list was only clue?
The only one. By the time the boat reached London, there was so little to go on, we couldn't detain anyone. So I joined the party as it left Liverpool on a small passenger freighter, the Southland.
Have obtained further information on voyage?
Nothing definite. And that's what worries me. The cruise ends in San Francisco next week.
How can humble servant be of assistance?
Well, Charlie, I've worked out a little plan that may drive our man into the open.
Nature of plan, please.
The whole party's at the Luani Hotel. What do you say we trot over there? I'll tell you on the way.
Most happy. Will inform Chief and leave immediately. Excuse, please.
Certainly.
Yes, Charlie, I see no reason why we shouldn't give the yard a hand. Excuse me. Yes? What? Murdered? At the Luani Hotel, huh? I see. We'll be right over.
Please. Victim was strangled?
Yeah, how did you know?
Inspector Duff now trailing strangler.
Well, let's talk to him.
Inspector!
Jim, hurry!
Strangler.
Get the pull motor squad, quick. Cover the street and the alley and send a stop order to the docks.
Please, humbly request you assign me to case alone.
Alone?
Inspector, very old and honored friend. Vicious attack in my office, bitter challenge to friendship. Challenge will not go unanswered.
Say, Pop, I'll drive Willie home and come right back.
We'll drive Willie home. Good night.
Please, something for a cup of coffee.
Yeah, get along with you. I've just given you enough for 10 cups of coffee.
Mind your business. I've got a right to live.
Yes, but not to cheat. Charity is one thing, but I hate to see a person victimized.
Better 10 times a victim than let one man go hungry.
Thank you.
Well, perhaps you're right, Mr. Chan.
You know my name. We have met.
No, but you were pointed out to me this afternoon as one of the celebrities of Honolulu. My name's Gordon, Professor Gordon, archaeology.
You're here to pursue studies of ancient dead?
No, I'm just winding up a world cruise with Dr. Suderman. I can't say that I'm sorry.
Have found world uninteresting?
Oh, not exactly. It's just that I'm worn out looking at the same faces.
But this publicity will ruin me. Can't you see this is my first cruise? You've got to keep it out of the papers.
But, Dr. Suderman, a murder cannot be hidden, even as a convenience to your business. Oh, Lieutenant Chan, so they put you on the case. Doctor, this is the man who'll hear your troubles. Dr. Suderman conducts the tour.
You won't detain my party, will you, Mr. Chan? I'm sure you'll find that this crime is the work of a sneak thief. If we don't sail tomorrow, it will upset all my arrangements.
We'll do utmost to prevent murder from causing annoyance.
What's that? Murder?
Mr. Kenyon has been killed.
Good heavens. Why, we had cocktails together before dinner. He and his nephew are on the cruise.
First time you hear sad news?
Yes.
Please then, how you know it was uncle, not nephew?
Why, well, I'm sure I don't know why I jumped to that conclusion. Surely, Mr. Chan, you don't think...
Merely interested in slip of tongue. Please, what number Mr. Kenyon's room?
342. I'll have one of the bellboys take you up.
Not necessary. Oh. Perhaps Dr. Suderman would be good enough.
I'll be glad to, of course.
And if you want me, I should be in the bar.
Thank you so much.
Right this way, Mr. Chan. I'm Wilkie, the house detective. Got everything lined up here. Hey, Joe, come here. This is the man that found the Kenyon bodies, the night watchman in this wing.
There was cry for help?
Oh, no, sir. It was like this. On my 11 o'clock rounds, I found this hall pitch dark.
Someone had pulled the switch. Go on, Joe.
Yes, sir. I was headed for the switch when I bumped into a man. Who are you, I asked, but he don't answer. I made a grab from him as he tried to get away from me. But before he did, I tore his coat pocket. I heard it rip. Well, when I got my flashlight out, I see Mr. Kenyon's door open and no light inside.
So he went in for a look and he found the body.
Honorable colleague has located owner of torn coat.
No, not yet, no. But I'm working on it. Kenyon's room's right this way. This is Richard Kenyon, the nephew.
Hello, Charlie. He's been dead about 2 hours.
Body not moved?
Only to take this one around his neck, what the strangler used.
Ordinary strap from suitcase. Possibly one of twins. Have found, brother?
Not on the Kenyon luggage. It must have come from outside.
The death scene has upset worthy, Doctor?
What? Oh, yes. If you'll excuse me, I think I'll go.
Well, Charlie, if you don't need me anymore, I'll be on my way.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Regret necessity for asking questions.
That's all right. Anything I can do to help.
Were associated with uncle in business?
No, I'm a lawyer. My uncle was a retired manufacturer. I simply took care of his legal affairs.
Were in own room at time of crime?
No, I was out with a young lady.
Young lady also member of party?
Yes.
What's her name? We'll have to check all alibis.
Alibi?
Word wrong, but procedure correct.
Her name is Paula Drake. You'll find her in her room down the hall, number 340.
Thank you. What time you last see uncle alive?
Here in bed, before I left. It was around 8:30. He was reading.
Say, I didn't see that before. Dimes.
10, 20, 26, 30.
A bag with 30 dimes.
30 pieces of silver.
Hey, that sounds familiar.
Symbol of ancient betrayal.
That's it. The old Bible story of Judas.
That's fantastic. My uncle never hurt anybody in his life. He didn't have an enemy in the world.
Well, it certainly wasn't a friend who came in here and killed him.
Contradiction, please. Murder not take place in this room.
Now, hold on, Mr. Chan. Is he dead in that bed or isn't he?
Undoubtedly dead. But please, note most interesting lines on carpet, possibly made by heels of victim when dragged from next room.
You mean the murderer brought him in here and tucked him in bed?
Who occupies next room, please?
A fellow named Pendleton. He's in the cruise party, too. Mr. Pendleton. Mr. Pendleton. Nobody here.
Observe. Same telltale tracks on carpet, which lead to bed.
But what would my uncle be doing in here?
And if he was in that bed, why ain't it mussed up? It's just the way the chambermaid left it.
Correction. Bed made up recently, but not by chambermaid.
Huh?
Observe, please. Bottom fold tucked in last. Chambermaid always tuck side fold in last to prevent sudden protrusion of feet into cold air.
Yeah, that's right. Now I know why my feet get cold when the wife's away. Good evening.
What's the meaning of this? What are you doing in my room?
Police investigation.
Police? Why, what's wrong?
Your name is Pendleton?
Yes. They know me here. I'm a member of Dr. Suleiman's party.
But had planned to desert party tonight.
I'm moving to the Imperial Hawaiian. They haven't a quiet room here. I'm a sick man. That dance music drives me crazy. I've got to have sleep. I'm not well.
What time you leave room?
Hours ago. Around 8. What's happened? What's the idea of all this questioning?
A man's been murdered in your bed.
In my bed?
It was my uncle, Mr. Pendleton. He was strangled.
Strangled? That settles it. I won't stay here another minute.
Oh, no, you don't. You're staying here till...
You can't keep me here. I know the law. I'm a sick man under a doctor's care.
Now listen.
Please. May go, Mr. Pendleton, until tomorrow. Quick, have gentlemen follow.
Right.
May I ask favor, please?
Why, certainly.
Professor Gordon, at present in bar, would like to see him here.
I'll get him right away.
Thank you. Wish something, Dr. Suderman?
Why, yes. I expected to find you in the other room, and I didn't want to disturb you.
Have brought twin of murder strap?
Yes. I thought the other one looked familiar, so I went to my room.
And found only one strap on suitcase.
That's right. Someone's trying to incriminate me. Why was my strap used?
Truth, like oil, will in time rise to surface.
It's all set, mister.
It came from in here.
Are you sure?
That's Miss Watson's room. Break in the door.
Here, wait. I've got a pass key.
What's happened? Who fired that shot?
Hurry.
Susie! Susie!
Oh, what's wrong?
Susie!
What's happened to her?
I don't know. I was in the bath, and the time I could get here,
You are a relative?
No, I'm Miss Watson's secretary. Oh. That face!
Susie, you've got to go. Stop this. You're much too far for this sort of...
Let me handle this. There's only one way to stop a dame with hysterics. You see, that's all she needed.
Who do you think you are, slapping me around?
I was only doing what it says in the book.
Well, what page was this on? Oh, now, you big bully, telling me that I don't...
Susie!
Well, if he had any sense, he'd be out on that balcony looking for that face instead of knocking me around.
That's a good idea. Comb the ground. Search every suspicious character for a gun. Hurry there.
Please. Could lady give description of Peeping Thomas?
Well, he looked like, his eyes, and he had on, no, I couldn't swear to it.
Are you sure it wasn't the chop suey we had for dinner?
Since when does chop suey shoot bullets?
Well, haven't you any idea what he looked like, Susie? Was he tall or short? Black or white? Thin or fat?
Mr. Ross, don't you think you can leave the questioning to Mr. Chan?
Chan? Did he say Mr. Chan? The famous detective? Oh, well, this really is a thrill. Wait till I tell him back home about this. Oh, and what an ad for Honolulu. Scream once, and Charlie Chan's right on the job. You know, if I'd known that you were in this hotel, I'd have walked right up to that guy with the face and...
I got him! Look out, he's a killer!
Is this the fellow, Susie?
Not if he's using his own face.
All right, now what were you doing out there?
Please, release culprit and accept apologies for false alarm. Named Jimmy Chan.
Gee, Pop, I was only bringing you the gun I found.
Found gun at home, in bed?
No, under that balcony. I came back just in case you needed any help. And when I found the gun and heard the voices, I climbed up to see what was...
Where is weapon now?
Gee, I guess I dropped it.
Oh, here it is. 38. Ugly weapon.
You had gun in handkerchief?
Sure. They made me drop it.
Please. Your handling of gun has smudged all possible fingerprints which might point to last user.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Chan. I guess that puts me in the doghouse, right next to your son.
You are also member of Cruz?
That's right. Name Frederick Ross, weight 168 pounds, height 5'10", and admit to 35. No particular interest in life, except Miss Watson. Attracted first by her money, and now by her wit and charm.
Freddie's only clowning, Mr. Chan. He's got so much money he doesn't know what to do with it.
Paula, what's happened?
Please. You did not find Professor Gordon?
No, he wasn't in the bar, and I...
Hello. Mr. Chan?
Yes, he's here.
Yes?
This is Wilson, detailed to follow Pendleton. I'm sorry, Lieutenant Chan, but he gave me the slip just after he left the hotel. When I couldn't pick up the trail, I came over to the Imperial Hawaiian, but he hasn't shown up here yet.
Thank you so much.
Oh, hello. Come on in. You might as well. Everybody else is here.
Thank you. We wouldn't intrude, but we were told we would find a Mr. Chan here.
This is Mr. Chan.
Mr. and Mrs. Walters are members of my cruise.
Duty brings us here, Mr. Chan. We have information concerning the murder of Mr. Kenyon.
Kenyon murdered?
Oh, Dick, your uncle.
Murder? In this hotel?
You withheld death news from rest of the party?
I thought it best. You know how people are about death, and I try to protect my clients from all unpleasantness.
Who brought sad news, please?
Those beyond. They know. They told me death would come among us.
And the elevator boy said Mr. Kenyon had been murdered in his sleep.
Paula, we're packing up and getting out of here. First a peeper, now a murderer.
Susie, relax.
Miss Watson, don't be alarmed, please. Don't you see you're upsetting everybody? What do you want to see Mr. Chan about anyway?
To give him our evidence, no matter who is hurt. Tell him about it, Sarah.
I am sorry to do this, but my friends in the beyond insist
Interruption, please. Would prefer confining evidence to present world.
Very well. Then I'll tell you what I heard with my own ears. Last night, Dick Kenyon had a violent quarrel with his uncle.
Why, that's ridiculous.
Please.
It was over you, Miss Drake. Over Dick wanting to marry you. Mr. Kenyon said she was just after the money Dick will inherit someday. Dick threatened his uncle for saying that.
Mr. Chan, the woman's mad.
You were present?
Why, no, but the whole thing's fantastic.
Of course it is. My uncle was reading a mystery story. It reminded him of Paula, and he kiddingly referred to her as an adventuress. Surely you must have realized we were joking.
We did not. You are going to inherit your uncle's money, aren't you?
Hey, are you trying to make everybody believe that Dick killed his uncle?
We're only doing a most unpleasant duty.
I suppose there have to be people like you in this world, Mrs. Walters.
Why?
Listen, Mrs. Walters. You better throw that crystal ball of yours away before somebody hits you with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please, I beg of you.
I hate to disappoint you, Mrs. Walters, but everything I've said can be corroborated by Mr. Duff. He was in the room all the time.
Gee, Pop, we forgot all about Inspector Duff.
Inspector Duff?
From Scotland Yard?
Gosh, I didn't mean to.
To speak without thinking is to shoot without aiming. Police headquarters, please.
Mr. Chad, as head of this cruise, I insist upon knowing why Mr. Duff joined my party incognito.
Inspector Duff on trail of ruthless murderer.
In our party?
Oh, we should never have taken this trip.
Well, you certainly picked a good man for an alibi, Dick.
Lieutenant Chan speaking. Would like report on Inspector Duff, please. Oh. Thank you so much.
Why, Pop, what's the matter?
Old friend has joined honorable ancestors.
You mean Mr. Duff is dead?
You see, I was right. Death is still among us.
Was it an accident?
Inspector Duff meet death at hands of strangler. Doctor would advise your party pack up at once and go aboard cruise ship.
That suits me just dandy. Come on, Paula.
Paula, I know there's something on your mind. You haven't said 5 words in the last half hour. What is it?
Nothing. I've just been thinking.
About us?
Mostly about you and your uncle. Dickie wasn't joking when he called me an adventuress, was he?
Are you still thinking about that? Of course he was.
Then why didn't the Walters hear you laughing?
Because the Walters hear only what they want to hear. You know that.
But this time I think they were telling the truth. I think you owe me the truth, Dick. You quarreled with him that night over us.
We didn't quarrel, Paula.
But he objected to our marriage.
He only asked me to wait.
Is that all?
Well, he said he didn't know anything about you.
That you were going to inherit a fortune and he expected great things from you. Then if that's what he said, why didn't you tell that to Mr. Chan? Why make up that story about a book he was reading?
I don't know. Except that the Walters had put it so brutally, well, I was afraid it might hurt you if I confirmed their story in front of everyone.
Then how did you expect Mr. Duff to confirm your story?
I didn't, really. I thought I'd get Mr. Chan alone later and explain.
And did you?
What good would it do now? He didn't question the story, and Mr. Duff is dead. So why stir up a mess of trouble for ourselves? Let's forget it, Paula. It's better that way.
All right, Dick. I'm going below. Good night.
Oh, hello, Doctor.
Oh, well.
You got a light?
Yes. This fog is beginning to get on my nerves.
Yes, it does give you a feeling of being shut off from the rest of the world.
That's what I mean.
I suppose it's man's inherent fear of the dark.
Yes, I guess so. But have you ever felt that someone, a pair of eyes, was watching you?
Oh, many a time, and in the loneliest places. Did I ever tell you of the time I opened the tomb?
No, I mean since we left Honolulu.
No.
That's odd.
What?
A moment ago, I saw someone sitting in that chair. He's not there now.
Well, maybe that's the fellow. All he had to do was to move from the chair to the rail.
Excuse me, sir. Were you just sitting... Mr. Chan.
Good evening.
Were you just sitting in that deck chair?
No.
You must have been seeing things, Doctor.
But I tell you, there was someone in that chair. And I'm not so sure it wasn't you. You've been watching me ever since we came aboard.
Correction, please. I'm watching everyone.
And I wish you'd be a little more subtle about it. You've already made a nervous wreck of Mr. Pendleton. You won't see anyone, not even me, due to your blundering methods.
Perhaps Mr. Pendleton's nervousness due to blundering murderer.
Blunder is hardly the word for a man who so successfully, shall we say, eliminated your friend Inspector Duff. And if the gentleman is aboard, Mr. Chan, then you're risking your life, too.
Life has been risked for jewels far less valuable than friendship.
Whoop, sure rough out tonight.
I'm sorry, Miss Watson. Were you listening at that door before you came out?
Me? What for?
If lady did not listen, perhaps saw someone else doing same?
Let me see. Yes! Yes, there was someone. I think it was a man.
Yes?
No, it could have been a woman. No, I'm sure it was a man because he had on... Oh, well, all I know is that when I looked, the ship lurched. And there I was. I mean, you were.
I'm chilly. How about a nightcap, Doctor?
Good idea.
Don't you leave me, Mr. Chan. Not with everything so spooky. I've had the creeps ever since I saw that face peering at me through the window. I can't eat, Mr. Chan. I can't sleep. It's awful. Shh! I thought I heard something.
Echo of imagination, perhaps.
No, Mr. Chan. There is something. Something that whispers and watches out there in the fog.
Certainly a big help. Now I will see things. All night, Mr. Chan, I was dreaming about hands reaching at me. Have you ever been bothered by clutching hands, Mr. Chan?
Only by family at home.
Oh, that's a good one. I sure got a bed tonight. Well, right now, I think I see a hand. Of course, I know that it's my imagination. It's alive! It's alive!
Who's screaming? What's going on here? Bring it up! Bring it up! Come on, bring it up! How are you?
Hey, tell him to lay off. What's the idea of jumping Mr. Chan? I didn't jump him. I was just trying to attract his attention. He's my pop. He can explain everything.
Oh, in that case, Mr. Chan.
Correction, please. Unfortunate young man suffer from illusions.
Then he isn't trying to pull a fast one, huh?
Please, treat gently. May have grieving mother at home.
We'll treat him gently, all right. We know how to handle stowaways. Come on.
Come on, you
Hey, where you been? I've been looking all over for you. Huh? Oh. Are you any good at moving furniture?
Why?
Susie's seen a ghost and wants to barricade herself in. You better hurry up before she starts digging trenches.
Thanks for the tip. Good night.
Good night.
Who is it?
Stewart, sir. I have a radiogram for you.
Put it under the door.
Stewart! Stewart! Give me the wireless room. This is General Pendleton. Have you received a radiogram for me tonight?
Nothing tonight, Mr. Pendleton.
Last night, see?
Huh?
Yeah.
And so we did. Then tell him we don't want any.
Who is it?
The landlord. I've come for the rent. Come on, get up, girls. The sun's in the heavens, the decks are cleared for action, and all's right with the world.
Must you bang on doors at the crack of dawn?
The crack of dawn? Why, it broke wide open hours ago. Have a look. Stretch your legs. You'll feel better.
I don't want to look. My legs are quite long enough. Will you stop making that infernal racket?
You know, the trouble with you, my jolly friend, is that you played with Mummy so long you can't enjoy anything that's alive. Now take Susie.
I don't want Susie, and I don't want you and your early morning antics. I'm sick to death of the lot of you. I wish to heaven I was back in the tomb of the pharaohs.
So do I.
What's going on out here?
I think our mummy man would like us better if we were embalmed.
Good morning. Hours are happiest when hands are busiest.
Then I ought to be as happy as a lark. I've been shining shoes since 5 a.m. Oh, why did you do it, Pop? And just when I was on the trail of the strangler.
Man can more safely search for gold if world thinks he dig ditch.
You mean by working on the boat, I can help you better?
You catch.
What do you want me to do?
Could search closets of passengers for coat with torn pocket.
Why, is he the murderer?
Please, questions and answers come later.
But, Papa... Stewart's assistant speaking. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Pendleton. Yeah, I see, Mr. Pendleton. It's Mr. Pendleton. I'll bring your shoes right away. Yes, sir. I brought him the wrong pair. Ah, these are his. I remember now.
Please. Suggest you bring 3 pair shoes.
3 pair? But
I have strong desire to talk with nervous gentleman who refuses to open door.
I got you, Pop.
Who's there?
Stewart's assistant, Mr. Pendleton. I brought you 3 pairs of shoes. One of them must be yours.
Leave them outside the door.
I can't do that, sir. I have to deliver the other 2 pair to somebody else.
Wait a moment.
Please excuse manner of intrusion. Violent, but most necessary.
What right have you forcing your way in here? I'm not a criminal.
Then please law criminal weapon.
It's not criminal to carry a gun after a man's been murdered in the very next room.
Correction, please. Mr. Kenyon murdered in your rooms.
That's not true.
Evidence of truth conclusive. You used Dr. Suderman's strap to strangle victim.
I didn't. I swear I didn't. I found him like that.
Thank you so much.
But I can explain, Mr. Chan. I'm under doctor's care. My nerves. I can't stand noise. Mr. Kenyon was hard of hearing. His room was quiet. I asked him to change with me. Later on, when I found I'd forgotten something,
I returned to my own room and I found him dead.
You then carried body to other room and placed it in bed?
Yes.
Mr. Kenyon meet death in your room. Would then appear murderer strangle wrong victim.
Why should anyone want to kill me?
Perhaps you can give answer.
There's no one. No one, I tell you.
Most happy to find man without enemies. Have seen before?
Yes. There was a back like that in Kenyon's hand when I found him.
No meaning of symbol?
It's a warning. A warning of death. My death.
Men without enemies get warning of death? Explain, please.
All I know is that 5 years ago, my wife received a bag of coins like that one. She was terrified but could give me no explanation. The very next day, someone tried to kill her.
Identity of assailant known?
Neither she nor I could think of a living soul who would wish to harm us.
Yet after 5 years, revenge still sought. Most unusual.
Unusual? It's madness. Only a maniac would repeat his attempts. Mr. Chan, you've got to protect me. It means my life.
Will do humble best. Think life most necessary to capture of strangler. Thank you so much.
Looks like you're down again, Dr. Suderman.
I'm afraid Mr. Ross will say I played this very badly. Where did he go?
To get his own deck. He said you'd be certain of making one bid with marked cards.
Poor Bam.
Mahjong. There you are. An 8-16 hand. It was too easy. I'm afraid you young moderns haven't the concentration for the older game.
I guess you're right.
Mahjong with 2 players? Most unusual.
Yes, an American innovation. Your beautiful game has suffered many changes since its introduction in the Han Dynasty.
Always thought ancient pastime born earlier.
Well, perhaps you're right. My only knowledge of Mahjong is the result of my interest in the Han Dynasty. Are you familiar with Chinese archaeology, Mr. Chen?
So sorry.
Oh, too bad. That dynasty was the golden era in southern China. I've made quite a study of it.
Would you like to play some Mahjong, Mr. Chen?
Please keep seat. In China, Mahjong very simple. In America, very complex. Like modern life.
Yes, I quite understand that a man in your profession would prefer the simpler form of all games. I'm afraid our legal friend here wouldn't.
No, I've always felt that Chinese law was a bit too simple and direct.
Quite true. When Chinese emperor have 8 suspects of murder, he solved problem very quickly.
Really? How?
Chop off 8 heads. Always sure getting 1 criminal.
That would simplify your problem considerably, wouldn't it, Mr. Chan?
Indeed, yes. Not always easy to reduce many suspects to 1.
No, and there's not much time left for that, is there?
Why not, please?
Well, if I know my law, unless you have some evidence by the time we reach San Francisco, there's nothing to prevent us from scattering to the 4 corners of the earth.
Young man's knowledge of law quite accurate. Would be most useful to number 1 suspect. Please excuse.
This is neither the time nor the place, Jeremiah.
My mind is made up.
Please, wait. A force from within tells me what is best.
You seen that Chinese boy? No. Darn kid. Never around when you want him. How's Mr. Pendleton doing?
Okay, I guess. He ain't set foot outside of his room in the past 4 days. The only time I see him is when you bring his meals.
Crazy coot.
Yeah.
He sure must be scared of something.
Hey, what are you... Shh. Putnam says this isn't it.
Where'd you get that? The Chinese boy gave it to me and said you said this isn't it. Isn't what? He said that you would... Say, how do I know?
Well, I don't know either. Here. I'm going after that kid.
Isn't that my coat?
Well, I don't know, is it?
Yes, it is. Where'd you get it?
Well, the Chinese boy gave it to me and he...
Thanks.
What are you doing?
I brought your shoes back, sir. I put them in...
Wait a moment. Haven't I seen you before?
Maybe. Lots of people have.
Oh, yes, I remember. You're Mr. Chan's son. What are you hiding?
Nothing. Just my shoe rags, sir.
Let me see that. Let me see that.
Do something, please.
Where is your son?
Elusive offspring, like privacy, sometimes hard to find.
Will you be so kind as to tell me why your son was rifling my cabin?
Perhaps eager twig only bending to duty.
Duty fiddlesticks. I caught the little beggar red-handed.
Where is caught beggar?
Here I am, Pop.
Give me that.
And here's the coat with the torn pocket.
Excuse. Would explain unfortunate tear.
Well, as you know, passengers on a long cruise are likely to grow lax in their moral conduct.
Not with you around.
And on the night that Mr. Kenyon was murdered, I was about to enter my hotel room when I saw a man come down the unlit hall and enter a lady's room.
And he calls me a snooper.
Quiet. Continue, please.
I turned quickly to follow him, and when I did, my pocket got caught on the doorknob.
And then?
When I turned around, he was gone.
Into whose room, please?
I'd rather not answer that. A woman's reputation is involved.
Excuse. Chivalry, quite understandable. Thank you so much.
Say, if he knew about that torn pocket, why didn't he tell you before?
Suppose you furnish answer.
Well, it's obvious. The man whose pocket was torn murdered Mr. Kenyon.
Thread of evidence weaker than thread of pocket.
But, Pop, two guys couldn't have torn their pockets the same night.
Is possible.
But darned improbable. I'm going to keep my eye on that old blue nose.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Chan.
Good morning.
Must we still have a guard at Mr. Pendleton's door?
Guard inconvenience you?
Well, yes. Since this is their last night aboard, I'm giving a little party. I should like the passengers to remember this trip as a pleasure cruise, Mr. Chan, but with guards in front of their doors.
Mr. Pendleton, still very nervous man.
Oh, well, in that case, I suppose he won't want to join the party. But you'll come, won't you?
Most happy to celebrate, even without reason.
Splendid, splendid. I wonder if you judge the hobby horse races.
So sorry. But only knowledge of horse race is empty pocketbook.
That's all you need know for these horses. In any case, it will give us a chance to forget our troubles, especially with you as the judge. Well, I'll see you later.
Miniature Sherlock now suspect worthy doctor?
I don't know who to suspect, but I don't like this judge business.
Judge always honorable position.
But you know the Suderman was awfully anxious to get the guard off Pendleton's door.
Guard will remain.
But I tell you, Pop...
Correction, please. Pop, tell you. Offspring return to footwork. Parent take care of headwork.
malicious. Come on, curling iron. That's a hot one. First race, slippery sand. Jockey, Mr. Frederick Ross. Owner, Miss Susie Watson. Time, 1 minute and 10 seconds. Quiet, please, quiet.
Congratulations to intrepid horseman. And symbol of supremacy to charming owner of noble steed.
Thanks. I think I'll get some oats for the noble steed. Some rye for myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, please. There will be races every 50 minutes on the quarter hour. Dancing in between. The next race will be at 8:15 exactly. On with the music.
Would you like to dance, Susie?
Who, me? What's the matter, Paula Break a leg?
No, she's not interested in dancing with me. How about you?
Oh, I'd love it. Mr. Chine, you better take shelter before I start swinging.
She's a swell dancer.
And the voyage brings sadness?
No, I'll be glad when tomorrow comes and we've landed.
Young man, not so glad, perhaps.
He should be relieved. It hasn't been a very happy voyage for him.
Death of uncle most unfortunate. Yet leave nephew very rich man.
That could never make up for...
Or quarrel with uncle before death.
They didn't quarrel.
Yet lady with spirit friends here same.
But Dick explained that. Mrs. Walters misunderstood.
Young man's explanation, like skin of sensitive woman, very thin.
They did quarrel. He told me so himself. Mr. Chan, you don't think that...
Please, one cloud does not make storm, nor one falsehood criminal. Still trust, young man?
Oh, I want to, very much.
Then do, but trust must be shared. Let young man know what is in your heart.
Then you believe he's innocent?
Unfortunate profession, make detectives suspect innocent with guilty. Not so with lovers.
Thank you, Mr. Chan.
Chan, we've come to ask a favor of you.
More races to be judged?
Well, we hope so. But the Walters are throwing a damper on the party.
Come quick. Mr. Pendleton's dead.
Dead?
Yeah, strangled with a leather shoelace. I was just going by the door when I...
You keep the others here while Mr. Chan and I go
Please,
down.
prefer to go alone.
Mr. Chan, I'm responsible for these people. And since you failed to protect Mr. Pendleton, I must insist...
Humbly admit failure, but suggest your presence more useful to remainder of party. Dead men need no protection. Come, please.
I knew something was wrong when I saw the guard wasn't on the door.
Who deliver food?
Buttons. Shall I get them for you?
Yes.
Oh, Buttons! Oh, Buttons!
Hey, where have you been?
Say, somebody socked me. I heard a noise.
Come on, Pop wants to see you.
Yeah.
Here's the guard, Pop. I found him in a cabin down the hall. He was out cold.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chan. I heard a noise down the corridor. I stepped in the cabin. I guess, well, somebody crowned me. Gee, is he dead?
Quite dead. When you last see him alive?
When Buttons brought us dinner. Usual time, around 8:30.
And how long ago you were attacked?
Gosh, I don't know.
Head need attention?
No, sir, I'm all right. I'm just a little groggy. You want me back on the door, sir?
If feeling fit. Would prefer working without interruption. Perhaps later can give more information.
Yes, sir.
Radio room, please.
Gee, Pop, did he send a radiogram before he was murdered?
Would appear so. Lieutenant Chan speaking. Please inform if Mr. Pendleton sent radiogram within hour. Yes? He telephone message? Please repeat contents.
Sorry, Mr. Chan. I can't give out any information concerning personal messages without the captain's permission.
Understand. Please obtain permission and send message to Mr. Pendleton's stateroom soon as possible. Thank you.
Gee, Pop, how did you know he sent the message? Linda Pendleton, Broadmoor Apartment, Salt Lake City, Utah. We are in danger. Do not come to San Francisco. Love, Gerald. Boy, Danger was right. Say, Pop.
Say what?
If he telephoned the message, where's the original? This is only the impression.
Message not in logical place. Perhaps in hands of strangler.
But what would he want with it? Especially if Pendleton had already sent the message.
If answer known, criminal's motive clear. Can recall shoes tied with leather laces?
Yeah, there was a pair of shoes with leather laces.
Owner, please.
Why, it was...
Yes, yes?
Gee, Papa, I can't remember.
Better a father lose his son than a detective his memory.
Oh, who had leather laces? Leather laces.
From the radio operator, Mr. Chan.
Thank you. Radiogram telephone to operator 4 minutes after 9.
And it's now 9:30.
Listen. Linda Pendleton, Broadmoor Apartment, Salt Lake City, Utah. All is well.
All is well,
Meet me at Adelphi Hotel, San Francisco. Love, Gerald.
But the message on the pad says, danger, don't come to San Francisco.
That message never sent. Second wire evidently sent by murderer after Mr. Pendleton dead.
Then he must be out to get Mrs. Pendleton, too. And that's why he sent this wire, for her to come to San Francisco.
Is possible. Murderer sent wire 4 minutes after 9. Undoubtedly killed victim shortly before. Would not risk absence from party too long.
That's right, Pop.
Please get pictures, 5th race.
Pictures? But why, Pop?
Buttons take pictures of all races. First race, 8 o'clock. Then every 15 minutes. Therefore, 5th race, 9 o'clock. Is true?
Yeah, and the pictures will tell us who wasn't at the party at 9 o'clock, and that's our man.
Please bring film and stewards developing material to lowly father's stateroom at once.
You said it, Pop. With Button's pictures and my missing laces, your case is as good as solved.
Lieutenant Chan speaking.
I tried to see you, Mr. Chan, but the guard wouldn't let me in. It's most important. About the leather shoelace. Thanks, I will. In your cabin? Right away. So when I heard the boy say that Mr. Pendleton had been strangled with a leather lace, I remembered that mine were missing from my shoes when the boy returned them this morning.
Think boy removed laces?
I don't know. But I do know that I didn't strangle Mr. Pendleton, though it's evident someone's anxious to have you think I did.
Appreciate honest explanation.
Not at all.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad to help.
Now I remember.
Remember?
The guy with the missing shoelaces.
Was Mr. Gordon.
Yeah. How did you find out?
Simple deduction.
Yeah?
Yes. He told me so.
Oh, he did, huh? Well, you know why? Because he knew darn well that I'd tell you. Covering up, that's what he's doing. You know, Pop, I think that...
Please, suggest you rest overworked brain and exercise watchful eye while parent develops interesting negatives.
Hello?
Is Mr. Chan there?
Yes, but he's busy right now. Can I take the message? I'm his son.
Tell him that if he's interested in finding the missing shoelace, he might look in the top drawer of the dresser in cabin 26.
Who is this? Hello? Hello? Hey, stop! Pop! Pop! Help! Stop! Stop him!
What's going on
See
here?
if Mr. Chan is all right. Help! Stop him! Help! Murder! Stop him! The murderer! Come on!
Stay here, Paul.
Oh, my husband! Oh,
Mr. Chan, are you all right?
Yes, quite. Have seen Chinese boy?
Yes, he was chasing someone down the hall.
Please, come quick.
Stop him! Stop! Did you see him?
Yes, he
We've
went down.
got to get him. That guy's a killer.
Killer?
Look out!
There they are. Has anyone a gun?
Come on.
Be careful. Go around the boxes this way. You go that way.
They're down there, Mr. Chan.
Take passengers back to lounge, quickly.
Yes, sir. Ah! Pop! I got him!
Please hold. I'm coming.
Nice work, Mr. Chan.
Correction, please. Did not fire gun?
No? Then it must have been me. But I never got closer to him than 30 feet.
Gee, you came close enough to save the rest of us.
Why, that's the beggar we saw in Honolulu, Mr. Chan.
Beggar?
But how did he get on the boat?
Did not come aboard as beggar.
Ross! Gee, I never figured it was him.
But why should he pretend to be a beggar?
And why did he kill my uncle?
Fear mask covers more than countenance.
Here are the negatives, Pop.
Ruined by life.
Mr. Chan, don't you think it would be better if we were to return to the lounge and quiet the other passengers?
Yes, thank you.
Yes. Come, gentlemen, please.
You will inform Captain, please?
Yes, sir.
Boy, imagine old Hawkeye hitting him from 30 paces.
In darkness, sometimes difficult to distinguish hawk from vulture.
I don't follow you, Pop.
Bullet shot from 30 feet does not leave powder burns.
Powder burns? Say, then Ross must have shot himself.
Quite sure dead man fire at officer?
I'll say I am. If I hadn't yelled, he would have got him.
That only one bullet fire from gun.
One bullet? Then someone must have got in close enough to... But that doesn't make sense. We were all after him, and whoever killed him would have bragged about it.
All but one. who wish to remain anonymous.
Well, here we are, Pop, without a clue. I couldn't find the other shoelace, and you let him get the negative. Guess we can't solve them all.
Memory of number 2 son still elusive, like soap in bathtub.
Memory? Elusive? You mean Mrs. Pendleton? Gee, Pop, that's right. If she recognizes anybody in the party, why?
I've talked with the others, Mr. Chan. They've all agreed to attend the inquest. I explained it was merely a matter of routine.
I've arranged to hold same immediately.
Well, looks as though we're in. I'm sorry the trip wasn't more successful for both of us, Mr. Chan.
Thank you. Regret is mutual.
Hello, Lieutenant Chan. We got your cable and the inquest is all set. Are those the two?
Mr. Pendleton! Mr. Gerald Pendleton! Mr. Pendleton!
It's like a cry from the world beyond.
Great heavens, I wish they'd get this over with. You're going to hang your hat on my goose
Gerald
pimples.
Pendleton! Telegram for Mr. Pendleton!
Here, boy. I'll take that.
Are you Gerald Pendleton?
There's Mr. Pendleton.
Excuse, please.
What is it, Pop?
Message from Oakland Airport. Mrs. Pendleton, flying to rejoin husband, has met with serious airplane accident.
Oh,
gosh.
Please escort others to inquest.
Where are you going, Pop? Can I go?
Think presence more valuable with party.
All right, is this all of them? Hey.
That's all of them, Captain. Come on, folks. We're off to the morgue.
Since the testimony of these witnesses is in complete agreement, Lieutenant Wilson, my findings for the coroner's jury will be murder and justifiable homicide. I see no reason to hold these people any longer tonight. That's all.
Well, that's that. Yeah, that's over.
Hello, Tom. I have that coffee now.
Wait a minute, folks. Mr. Coroner, aren't you even going to wait for Pop?
Who's Pop?
His father is Charlie Chan, sir.
Oh, I see. Well, if your father has important information, where is he, young man? Where is he?
Well, I don't know, but...
Present, please. Forgive unavoidable delay, but with kind permission of most worthy coroner, would like to present additional information.
Very well, but the case is obvious enough. I'm satisfied that Ross murdered Pendleton and was shot attempting to escape.
You don't want us to wait, do you, Mr. Chan? We're all anxious to get home.
I don't think we should leave until we hear what Mr. Chan has to say.
Why don't you move in? You'd love it here.
Understand urgent desire to return to loved ones, but will detain only momentarily.
It's all right with me, as long as I can catch the midnight plane.
Thank you so much. Would like to present new witness.
Just a minute. Tom, hold that coffee. All right. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Now, doctor, please. Widow of unfortunate member of crews, Mrs. Pendleton, who, despite painful accident, is most anxious to testify.
All right, Mrs. Pendleton, you may proceed.
I'm an actress by profession. I was first married in New York to a man whom I believed to be a jeweler. Later, I was shocked to discover that he was really a thief. When he tried to make me use my profession as an actress to help him smuggle jewelry, I went to the police. He was sent to prison. He swore he'd make me suffer for that.
Who was this man?
His name is Eberhardt. Jim Eberhardt. I divorced him and resumed my maiden name. But I lived in terror of the day he would be let out. He was the sort of man who would never stop until he had revenge. Then I met Mr. Pendleton. Shortly after our marriage, Jim escaped from prison. That very day, I received a small bag of coins containing 30 dimes. I knew what that meant. The next night, when I was alone, he broke into my apartment and tried to kill me.
Go on, please.
Shortly after, he was recaptured. Last May, he was released.
Last May? Well, that's when we started on our cruise.
Then Eberhard must have been on the boat.
Not likely. Pendleton certainly would have recognized him.
No, Mr. Pendleton had never seen Eberhard. I hadn't even told him about Jim.
Then there's only one answer. Eberhard must have used the name of Ross. We'll settle that in a moment. If you'll wheel Mrs. Pendleton over to the viewing window, she can identify him.
Identification unnecessary. Ross, not Eberhard.
Not Eberhard?
New York police report Ross as wholesale jeweler, suspected of being fenced for stolen gems, but never arrested.
If that's the case, why did he kill Pendleton?
Correction, please. Pendleton killed by Eberhard.
Then why was Ross wearing that disguise?
Forced to do so. Eberhard, jewel smuggler, had sufficient evidence to convict Ross as fence, and thus compelled him to join ingenious murder plan. When Ross trapped in hold, Eberhard, fearing exposure, eliminated only other person with knowledge of mad scheme.
It's a strange case you built up. But how are you going to prove it? You haven't got Eberhard.
Contradiction, please. Jim Eberhard, maniac killer, now in this room.
Oh, what, in this room?
Well, if he's here, we'll soon find out. Mrs. Pendleton, would you please remove your bandage for a moment and identify this Jim Eberhard?
I'm afraid that will be impossible. Mrs. Pendleton has been temporarily blinded.
Perhaps lady can identify first husband by his voice.
I'm sure I can.
But that's useless. It wouldn't stand in a court of law.
You have no right to do that.
Quiet, please. Will you end this as soon as possible? My patient is very weak.
So sorry. You will each step forward and repeat words. I am Jim Eberhard.
This is ridiculous. I'm not Jim Eberhard.
Jim.
I tell you, I'm not Jim Eberhard. You hear me? I'm not.
Can stop talking now, Dr. Suderman. Arrest gentlemen who protest too much.
Oh, stop him!
This isn't the morgue, it's a madhouse. Clear out, everybody.
Please, stay here.
But, Pop, Mr. Chan, will you wait and help me make some sense out of my notes?
Most happy.
I always knew, deep within me, that he was the one.
Anyway, congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, good night.
Good night, sir.
Goodbye, Mr. Chan.
Just unhappy ending to cruise has not discouraged young people from greater voyage.
Oh, not at all. We're being married tonight.
Congratulations.
Thanks. You can reach us at the Adelphi, but don't call unless...
Understand. After wedding bells, prefer no phone bells.
Right. Come along, Susie. We'll need you as a witness.
You can always find me, Mr. Chan, at the YWCA, day or night.
Do we have to wait here, Pop? Couldn't we go to a hotel until the cops pick up Suderman? I'm hungry.
Me too. I always have a snack after a hard day. Come on, help yourself, son.
What? Here? With all those...
Why not? This is the quietest place in town, usually. Oh, get those exhibits off the table in the viewing room, will you, son?
Yes, sir. Say, Doc, you didn't see Ross's mask and hat, did you? They're not here.
That's strange. They're on the table at the inquest.
They're not here now. Gosh! Pop! They're gone! The mask and the hat.
Gone? This is the darndest case I've ever been on.
Mask and hat on table before light extinguished.
Did you see anybody pick up the mask in there, Doctor?
In the darkness? How?
Well, I know none of the stiffs in there took it.
It's locked.
Bring it in quickly.
double-crosser. I waited 5 years for this. I swore I'd get you and Pendleton. Well, I got him, and if it's the last thing I do, I'll...
Say, what's going on here?
Merely capture of murderer.
It was Mr. Chan's idea, and he called the turn. We even heard him say he killed Pendleton.
May remove mask now, Mr. Eberhard. You were extremely clever, using disguise as beggar to dispose of victims, then forcing Ross to wear same disguise and be seen with you in front of Honolulu Hotel. Last night, fearing exposure by development of pictures, you compelled Ross to steal negatives after drawing my son away by telephone call. And when Ross, wearing disguise, was trapped in hold of ship, you saw opportunity to establish perfect alibi by killing him. But powder mark on mask was fatal blow to ingenious plan.
I underestimated you, Mr. Chan. You said on the boat that the murderer was a blundering fool. You were right. I should have eliminated you as I did your friend Inspector Duff.
I'm most happy for truth of ancient saying. Opportunity will never knock again. Take him away. You are all right?
Why, yes, I...
Don't move or I'll shoot. But I've told you I'm not Eberhard, you young fool.
Quiet. Keep your hands up.
Mr. Chan, will you please tell this crazy son of yours that
Please, release, good doctor.
Huh? But I found him hiding in the closet. He's Eberhard.
Correction, please. Dr. Suderman only follow careful instructions to mislead real criminal.
Real criminal? Who?
Mr. Gordon, supposed archaeologist.
Supposed archaeologist? When did you find out he wasn't?
On boat at Mahjong table, when he referred to Han Dynasty as golden era of South China.
Well, sure. Wasn't it?
When will number 2 son ever learn history of ancient ancestors? Golden era Shang Dynasty, North China.
Oh. And look at her. She's not blind.
Mrs. Pendleton, extremely brave woman. Play most dangerous role to help apprehend murderer. Regret unpleasant experience, but can now live in peace. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Chan.
Goodbye, Mr. Chan.
Goodbye.
Mr. Chan, I'm happy to have been of assistance.
Thank you, Doctor.
But, Pop, if you suspected Gordon and Mrs. Pendleton knew him, why didn't you just have her identify him as Eberhard instead of using a trick?
And turning my morgue into a roughhouse.
Mere identification of suspect, no proof of crime. Singleness of purpose and cleverness with which murders committed indicate that desire for revenge drove Eberhard insane. Therefore, prepared trap to anticipate inevitable attempt upon former wife. Thus, Eberhard convict self.
Gee, Pop, you sure figured that one out.
And now how about a nice, quiet cup of coffee?
Thank you so much. For once, agree with number 2 son. Much prefer noise of restaurant.
You said it.
Intermission time. Time that stretch you've been wanting. And best of all, time to take your pick from that scrumptious array of tasty treats waiting for you at the snack bar, where the popcorn's poppin', the cold drinks are sparkling, the hot dogs are sling, the coffee is steaming, and a luscious treasure of confectionery delights with ice cream and candy and so much more to tempt any taste is waiting for you now at the snack bar. You'll be notified in plenty of time when the next show is about to begin.
Yes, sir, it's the biggest little city in the world, and by gosh, it's the liveliest. I guess these divorcees figure that as long as they're changing partners, they might just as well dance. This your first trip here?
Yes.
I thought you were strange. Some of them come back so often, I was thinking of printing up commuters' tickets. Oh, well, I guess divorce ain't much more than a matter of traveling. You check out of the state of matrimony and land in the state of Nevada. I ain't got no complaints, though. Owe my living to divorces, same as most of the people in this town. And by gosh, it's the one business that even the Depression don't hit. Now, you take wheat, for instance, or cotton.
How much farther to the hotel?
Oh, you in a hurry, are you? Don't matter how soon I get you there, lady. It still takes 6 weeks.
Good evening.
Good evening. I'm Mrs. Curtis Whitman. I have reservations.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Whitman. We have your room ready. I'll notify our social directors that you're here.
Is that necessary? I'm rather tired.
Not necessary, but we try to make each guest feel that he or she is something more than a guest, especially during these trying days. Now, if you'll just register, please. Miss Wells' office. Try the bar.
Try the doc's office, I'd say.
Ring Dr. Ainsley. Dr. Ainsley, this is the front desk. Does Miss Wells happen to be there?
Certainly. That's for you.
Hello? All right, I'll be right out. Another lost soul here for the cure. Shall I give her the bright approach or the sympathetic?
I prefer the bright.
So I've noticed lately. I'll leave the sympathy for you. You do it so well.
106. You'll find there's never a dull moment at the Hotel Sierra, Mrs. Whitman. We have sunrise trips to points of interest, alimony breakfasts, bridge luncheons, or... Oh, here's Miss Wells. Mrs. Whitman.
How do you do, Mrs. Whitman? You've had a long trip, haven't you? Let's have a drink.
Oh, thank you, but I don't think I care for one. It's rather late.
Oh, come on. You don't want to spend your first evening in that room alone.
You're right. I don't.
Fine. It's this way. I'll show you your room later.
$17 and the black. Well, that washes me up.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hello, Ainsley. Say, you're a doctor. Save my life and let me have 100, will you?
Sorry, my office hours are from 2 to 4, but I'll buy a drink.
It's awfully generous of you. Here, cash these for me. Maybe that'll help your credit.
Meet you at the bar.
Place your bets.
The same, Mrs. Bentley?
Yes. Where's your shadow?
Shadow?
The official greeter.
Greeting a decidedly attractive new arrival. I wouldn't mind having a job myself. What's the matter?
I'm amused.
That must be obvious to everyone in the place. You know her?
Noah, I'm going to marry your husband. Want to meet her? Come on.
Number 25 and the red.
Well, well, greetings, salutations, and my heartfelt thanks. Kurt wrote me he'd finally talked you into a divorce, but I didn't expect you so soon. Dr. Ainsley finds you so attractive, he asked for an introduction. Since you're doing so much for me, why shouldn't I do something for you? The doctor's a bachelor. You'll find him most amusing while you're here. I know I have. Mrs. Whitman, Dr. Ainsley.
How do you do?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Whitman, but this seems to be one of those situations that we try to avoid here.
Why? I'm going to marry her husband, so what? This is 1939. We're modern. Let's talk things over. Besides, there's lots of things I want to ask you about Kurt. You know, how he likes his eggs and toast, and is he sometimes cross in the morning, or always as charming as I found him? And all the little things you did that upset him.
Let me out, please.
Mrs. Whitman, what are you doing here?
Thanks.
Don't you know?
Why, no.
I haven't had the heart to tell the poor boy.
Tell me what?
I decided that Kurt will make me a better husband. He's more mature.
Well, you cheap, lying...
Don't you call me names, you stupid fool! Oh, my goodness! Is it my fault you're sap enough to trail me everywhere I go?
Will you show me my room, please?
You're both going up and have a good cry.
Shut up.
I won't shut up.
Mrs. Bentley, I shall have to ask you to leave my hotel.
What?
You've done nothing but cause trouble since you came here.
Well, you can't...
I shall expect you to be gone by morning.
Behave yourself and sit down.
I want a drink.
You've had too much to drink already, and you've talked too much. You used to be smart. You keep on like this, and you'll hang yourself.
What's the matter? Afraid you'll hang with me?
Where have you been? Mrs. Bentley's been ringing for you all evening.
What was she ringing for? She knows it's my night off.
She's leaving the hotel. You've got to pack.
Tonight?
And if you want to know, she was thrown out.
Oh, now she'll really be hard to work for. What happened?
Mrs. Bentley won't be leaving until morning.
All right, Mrs. Russell. I'll have her bill ready.
Mrs. Bentley?
What's the trouble?
Is
someone hurt?
What's
happening here?
In there.
How did it happen?
I don't know.
Mrs. Keep calm, everybody.
Who is she?
What's going on?
Did they send for a doctor?
Is she dead?
I think so.
Get Dr. Ainsley.
I'll telephone the police.
Don't look at me like that. I didn't do it. Don't! I didn't do it! I tell you I didn't!
Lieutenant Chan, Mr. Curtis Whitman's here to see you.
Always pleased to see Mr. Whitman.
This way, please.
Hello, Charlie. Please pardon the experiment, but must reproduce elusive Easter rabbit for #1 grandchild. So glad. Words of welcome freeze when friend appears troubled.
You couldn't have seen the papers, Charlie.
Please forgive question, but is concerned for living or the dead?
Mary is still my wife, in spite of what we'd planned. But she didn't. She couldn't have done this.
Man yet to be born who can tell what woman will or will not do.
But you know her. You've known her all her life.
Yes. Very difficult to believe ill of those we love.
Oh, I knew you'd feel that way, Charlie. That's why I want you to go with me. Well, they might build up a case against her that we can't break. Oh, she's in a jam, and it's...
Please, ancient ancestor once say, words cannot cook rice.
Then you will go? Swell. I've reserved seats on the Clipper for both of us. Can you be ready in an hour?
We'll go pack and notify family in person. Just so, honorable wife will not misunderstand contemplated visit to Reno. Oh.
Very objectionable odor, Mr. Chan. What is it?
Just one of my experiments in chemical criminology, sir. You see, I'm working on a new method to bring out fingerprints on cloth.
Bring them out? My dear boy, that'll drive them out.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think it turned out just right.
Hey, a telegram just came for you, Jimmy.
Telegram? Oh, gee, thanks.
Do you have to make that stuff?
Hey, listen to this. It's from Pop. Honorable Sprout unexpectedly finds self on way to Reno, Nevada. Will visit you before return home.
Reno? Is your dad going to get a divorce?
Oh, gee, no. I don't think so. Say, you know that murder we read about and I said I knew the people?
Yeah.
I'll bet that's what Pop's on his way to Reno for.
No kidding.
Say, Jack, the Easter holidays start tomorrow and you're not going anywhere. Can I borrow your car?
Well, the tank's empty.
I'll fill it up.
Well, how long are you going to use it?
Oh, I'll be back before vacation's over.
Hey, wait a minute. That's a week.
Oh, don't worry. With me helping Pop, it won't take that long. We'll have this case cleaned up in no time.
Young man, you'll clean that up before you clean up any mysteries.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's the trouble?
My pal here got smacked by a hit and run.
Oh. Is he hurt bad?
Looks like it. I gotta get him to a hospital.
Oh. Oh. Say, we're only 20 miles from Reno. I'll be glad to take you there.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, I'll help you.
Oh!
Oh. 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 Oh.
You can't do this to me!
Yes, sir. It's the biggest little city in the world, Mr. Chan. I knew you was the famous detective the minute I seen you.
Congratulations upon penetrating humble disguise.
Oh, you're kidding. You know, we got a pretty smart police force of our own.
Eager to make acquaintance of same. Would kindly drive us there first?
To the police station?
Please.
All right. But if you were here to solve the killing at the Hotel Sierra, you're too late, because I've already arrested the woman that done it.
Has unfortunate lady confessed?
Nope. Too smart for that. But they got her dead to rights. Motive and everything. It seems her husband and this...
Yes, we read all about it in the papers.
Yeah, but you didn't see her the night she got here like I did. I knew there was something wrong, even then. She didn't say nothing. Just sat back there quiet-like and stared out the window. I figured she was unhappy about a divorce. But of course now I know she was just sitting back there cooking up the murder.
Very interesting evidence. This man will prove most valuable on witness stand.
Witness stand? Who, me? I ain't getting mixed up in any murder trials. No, sir. Not me. I ain't saying another word.
Thank you so much.
What's your name?
Mr. Jones.
Yeah? And I suppose yours is Smith.
Correction, please. Lieutenant Chan of Honolulu Police.
I thought so. Lieutenant Chan. Oh, yes. The chief is expecting you. This way, sir.
Well, Charlie, you old son of a gun. I'm glad to see you again.
Sincerely hope status does not change.
Why should it?
Quite possible I make large nuisance of self. Chief of Police King, Mr. Curtis Whitman.
How do you do? How do you do? Whitman? Oh. Well, I'm sorry to meet you under these circumstances, Mr. Whitman. I know you're anxious to talk about the case, Charlie, but I'm on my way to the show-up. I'd like to have you come with me. Won't take long.
Thank you.
Disorderly conduct, drunk, heaving brick through window, hitting two police. Take him away, Clancy.
Ah, that helps me. Boys, we've got a distinguished visitor today, an old pal of mine from Honolulu, Charlie Chan.
So this is Charlie, eh?
It's a pleasure.
So pleased.
Sit right down here, Charlie, and we'll show you the choicest collection of con men and crackspots you've ever seen. Meet Sheriff Fletcher.
Most honored to meet illustrious sheriff.
How are you? I've heard a lot about you, too.
And this is a friend of Lieutenant Chan's, Mr. Whitman.
How are you?
Whitman? That name sounds familiar.
It ought to. That's the case you're on.
That's where I heard it. Well, Chan, I reckon you ain't here with Whitman for nothing.
Excellent observation.
Then we might as well understand each other right now. Me and King got this case well in hand, and we don't need no outside help or interference.
Don't mind him, Charlie. He's known as Tombstone. I guess you can figure out why.
Tombstones, often engraved with words of wisdom.
Yeah, and ain't all of them covered with moss, either. Now that you're here, young fella, there's a couple of questions I'd like to ask you.
I know as little about this as you do.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on with the show-up. Bring him in back. All right, come on, you guys, and make it snappy. Get up on there.
Push, eh?
Quiet. Hurry along.
You're going to be sorry for this.
Get up on there. Take off your hats.
Anything wrong, Charlie? Sudden shock to eyesight. Not permanent, I hope.
Step forward. You two. What's the charges on this kid?
Violation of ordinances 106, 109, 214A. And suspected of being nuts.
I am not nuts. I told him how some hitchhiker stole all my clothes and a car I borrowed.
Violent, too. What's your name, bub?
It's Jimmy Chan, sir. And my father's Charlie Chan. Everybody's heard of him.
Mm-hmm. And I suppose you'd recognize your famous pa if you was to see him?
Of course I would.
Well, here.
Pop! Am I glad to see you?
You mean he's really your son?
Must admit to dubious honor.
Pop, tell these guys I'm not crazy.
Parent must first convince self of same. Possible to release offspring in my custody?
Sure, now that he's been identified.
Thank you. Now, will kindly explain presence here?
Oh, I just came up during the holidays to help you catch the murderer.
Pop appreciates valuable help of number 2 son. But first use talent to catch new pair pants.
Thanks. Don't do anything on this case until I get back.
Is he going to be on the case, too?
Self-appointed.
He ain't the only one.
What's your name?
Who, me? I'm Charlie Chan's number 3 son. Me go home now?
Charlie. Oh, Charlie, I didn't do it. You know I didn't do it.
Have brought somebody.
Kurt. Thank you for coming, Kurt.
Are you all right? I mean, don't worry about anything. Charlie's here to help you.
Sit down, please. Now, want you to tell me exactly what occurred on night of murder.
Well, I was in bed, but not asleep.
What time, please?
About 12:30. While I was lying there, I heard a scream. Not loud, but close to my room. It was cut off sharply. Frightened me, and I got up to see what was wrong.
How long after scream before you reach hallway?
Oh, I don't know. A minute, maybe longer.
You saw no one in corridor?
No. But the door opposite mine was open a little, and the light was on. I looked in and saw her lying on the floor. Even when I reached her, I didn't recognize her at first. She was wearing some sort of beauty mask that completely covered her face.
Police have pictures?
Yes. Here, you can have this set.
Thank you so much. Continue, please.
I started to touch her, and I saw the blood. And then I recognized her by her hair. Oh, it all happened so fast, Charlie, and it was such a shock to me. I don't know what I did. I just stood and looked at her, I guess. And then suddenly the Chinese maid was screaming and people ran into the room and they accused me.
Police have reason to doubt truth of story?
We ain't got no reason to believe it. She had plenty of motive, too. Why, only an hour or two before Mrs. Bentley was stabbed, this woman and her had a fight in the hotel bar over her stealing her husband.
Oh, but I wasn't the only one she quarreled with.
You were the only one found standing over the body.
May I humbly request one more favor? Please arrange for Mrs. Whitman to return to hotel.
What? Turn loose the only suspect we got?
Can promise she will not attempt to leave Reno.
Chief, this Oriental's loco. If you think you're going to take her out of here like you did your son, you got another think coming.
Please. Victim was stabbed, you say?
Victim? Oh, she was stabbed, all right, with some kind of a knife.
Was weapon found on Mrs. Whitman?
Well, no, but she might have got rid of it.
Exactly what kind of knife, please?
How should I know? We ain't found it yet.
That's what has us stumped, Charlie. The knife is still missing.
Then police believe Mrs. Whitman foolish enough to kill, leave room to hide death weapon, then return to be discovered beside body of victim?
Well, my theory is she came back for something. Something she dropped.
Such as?
You can ask the doggonedest questions. Chief, are you going to be taken in by a lot of polite bowing and scraping?
You know we haven't got enough evidence for an indictment, Tombstone?
Yeah, but who's going to be responsible for her?
Suggest husband, #1 man for job.
Her husband? First thing I know, you'll be asking me to swear Whitman in as a deputy.
Can think of no one with better reason for wishing to capture murderer.
I'll see what the DA says about releasing her, Charlie.
Thank you so much.
Doggonest detective I ever saw. He's taking him out of here faster than we can put him in.
Oh, excuse me, Sheriff. What you hiding for? Are you shadowing someone?
I ain't hiding. I got orders to stick around and help your pa, so I'm giving him plenty of rope.
Where's he now?
In there talking to the owner of the hotel.
Oh.
So right after the quarrel in the bar, I took Mrs. Whitman up to her room. I stayed with her for some time because she was pretty upset. And I don't blame her. She took an awful beating from that Bentley woman.
Mrs. Bentley very unpopular.
That's putting it mildly.
Believe unlamented lady here to divorce self from present husband.
Yes. A George Bentley from San Francisco. So far, we haven't been able to locate him.
No one claim body?
Her family. The police shipped it back east yesterday.
Murder room still intact?
Yes. And locked, of course.
Would like to visit same now.
Certainly.
Mind if I snoop along?
Charming company turn lowly sandwich into rich banquet.
Hiya, Pop. How'd you like my new hat?
Off head at present.
Oh, sure. Sorry.
Excuse, please. This is #2 son, masquerading as Lone Ranger.
Hello. How do you do?
Say, are you getting ready to visit the scene of the crime?
Yes. Would Honorable Sheriff wish to come?
Heck, I've been through that room so much I could search it with my eyes shut.
Thank you. We'll search then this time with eyes open.
Somebody's took the passkey off my ring.
The passkey?
Yes, ma'am. I left it hanging outside while I did 108, and when I come out, it was gone.
Gee, maybe the murderer took it.
The murder? Oh.
Quiet. Call the desk and see if it's been turned in there.
I did, and it ain't.
Oh, ma'am, do you think
I think you'll find it. And please don't mention it to anyone.
Why, Dr. Ainsley, what are you doing here?
I just remembered something that happened the night of the murder.
Oh, this is Charlie Chan, the detective.
How do you do?
Most gratifying to meet hostess who remembers job at all times.
I get it. You think I was trying to warn him for some reason.
Is there any reason to warn, honorable doctor?
Say, you don't waste any time, do you? Well, I'm not any good at hiding it, so I may as well confess. I'm rather fond of the honorable doctor. I must admit, this doesn't look so hot. What were you doing here?
Looking for the money Mrs. Bentley won the night she was murdered.
Don't you think you'd better leave the searching to the police?
They did search this room, but it suddenly occurred to me that no mention was made of finding the money. You see, Mr. Chan, the jealousy angle was so strong against Mrs. Whitman that no one thought of a simple robbery motive.
Most happy to consider same. Was it large sum, lady one?
Large enough for her to be paid off in a stack of $100 bills. Wally Burke cashed in her chips.
And handed her the money during the quarrel in the bar. I remember now.
Hey, cut it out. That hurts. Take your hands off me, you big hick. I haven't done anything. Come peaceable now, or I'll get rough.
What's all this about, Sheriff?
Burke knows he ain't supposed to leave town, yet I just caught him trying to pay his bill and check out.
Pay his bill? With what?
Money, what'd you think?
That's funny. I thought he was broke.
What gave you that idea?
Well, you tried to borrow some from me the other night.
I wired home for it. Any business of yours?
No, but it might be of interest to Mr. Chan.
Well, what is all this?
Was under impression Mrs. Bentley was friend of yours.
She was.
Surprised then you unwilling to assist police by remaining in hotel.
Since you put it that way, of course I'll stay.
You'll stay no matter which way we put it.
Did Sheriff notice if Mr. Burke have $100 bills?
He was downright filthy with them. I better lock him up.
No. Most inadvisable. If want wild bird to sing, do not put him in cage.
Maybe he won't sing, but leastwise he won't take off either.
Check later with telegraph company concerning story of Mr. Burke about cash.
Okay, Pop, I'll handle that.
Well, if I can be of any further help,
I'll trouble you for that pass key you took from the maid.
The maid? I didn't take any key from her. This is the one I used. The night clerk gave it to me last week on an emergency case. I forgot to return it, and it's been in my desk ever since.
With gracious permission of hostess, we'll resume conversation later.
All right. And I'll be looking forward to it, because never have I so politely been told to scram.
And now, please, would like to occupy this room during stay in hotel.
This room?
Yes.
Gosh, it hasn't been more than 3 days since Mrs. Bentley was killed in here.
Yet room continues to attract visitors. And passkey still missing.
You mean we're gonna sleep in here and wait for somebody to sneak in on us?
Perhaps sleep more attractive in university classroom.
Oh, no, I don't mind. Those things don't affect me. I was just thinking about you, that's all. It might be dangerous.
I agree with him, Mr. Chan.
When searching for needle in haystack, haystack only sensible location.
Very well. I'll have her things packed and moved out when you're ready.
One moment. Have kept Mrs. Whitman's room?
Yes, why?
Expect her here this afternoon.
She's being released?
In custody of husband.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Perhaps somebody else not so glad. Request no mention be made of releases yet.
I understand.
Thank you so much.
These police pictures sure are spooky.
Death usually grim.
What was she wearing the mask for?
Lady using new psychology on wrinkles. Scares them away.
Oh. Gee, this Mrs. Bentley sure liked herself. She kept a publicity scrapbook, just like a movie actress.
Where you find scrapbook?
Right here, on the trunk.
Police pictures indicate scrapbook on vanity. When body discovered.
Then somebody's moved it since the murder. Say, do you suppose this Burke fellow might have killed her for the money?
Possible. Look for scissors among ladies' effects.
Okay. Any particular kind?
Straight edge indicate use of long desk shears.
You mean it might have been used as a death weapon?
If closed, would leave wound as described by police surgeon.
Gee, then I'd better look hard. And if I don't find any, it'll look like we're right. I don't see any in here. Find something important, Pop?
What I do not find is more important.
What do you mean?
Pages covering 1935 and 36 have been removed.
Why do you suppose?
Someone strangely anxious to conceal ladies' activities during those years. Continue search for scissors.
Okay.
What's the matter? What's happened?
Get a load of that Honolulu bloodhound.
Sounds good.
Well, what about him?
What about him? Looks like his nose just led him straight to the bar.
Did you get me over here just to show me that?
Ain't it enough?
Listen, Tombstone, I knew Charlie was throwing this party. He's doing it for a special reason. And I want you to stay out of it.
I'll stay out of it. But while he's wasting his time in there drinking, where's that murderer he was so sure of catching?
Well, he may be drinking with him.
Then why don't he arrest him?
Relax, will you? And for heaven's sake, don't call me again unless it's important.
There.
Thank you. What's in it, Mr. Chan? Something to loosen the tongue?
Humble Hawaiian drink, very mild.
I'll stick to bourbon.
Do we toast with humble drink or just dive into it?
Suggest toast to a very gracious woman and unhappy husband now entering.
You don't have to hold your chin quite that high, Mary.
But they stared so. How long do we have to stay?
Well, Charlie said for just one drink. We can go someplace else for dinner.
I just want to get back up to my room.
All right, Mary. Anything you say.
So tell me, Mr. Chan, have they dropped the case against Mrs. Whitman entirely?
Police realize evidence very weak.
Personally, I don't think much of the motive.
You do not find Mr. Whitman attractive?
I couldn't be attracted to any man who was stupid enough to fall for Jean Bentley.
Well, thanks.
Perhaps acquaintance with murdered lady too brief to learn real character.
It took me a couple of months, but I finally found her out.
It didn't take me long. The minute she walked in the hotel, I had her labeled.
That was first meeting with Mrs. Bentley?
Yes.
And you, Dr. Ainsley?
Oh, I never knew her before she came here. Why should you ask me?
Was only asking if you require to have glass refill.
Oh, yes, thanks.
That was slick, Mr. Chan. But if you're trying to find someone who knew her before she came here, why don't you just ask us?
Have asked. All except Mrs. Russell.
I didn't know her. Mr. Burke, it looks like you're still leading the pack.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, don't be stuffy. If you did do it, I'm all for you. That woman had at least one murder coming to her.
Would you have killed Mrs. Bentley?
Probably, if she'd annoyed me enough. And the knife had been handy.
Lady killed with scissors, not knife.
Scissors?
What kind of scissors?
Very sharp, pointed on end, and long enough to inflict very deep wound.
Implying surgical scissors?
Found doctor's office well equipped with same.
I didn't know you had called.
So sorry, doctor not in.
Are you accusing me?
What possible motive could he have had?
None. But Mr. Burke seems to have had plenty.
Mr. Burke.
Just a minute. This is the second time you've tried to pin this thing on me. What's on your mind?
Well, you never explained where you got the money.
Come on, I don't want you to get mixed up.
You stay out there. Hello. Give me the police station, quick. Hello, give me the chief, hurry.
Yes, King speaking. What?
said you knew he was throwing a party, but did you know he was staging a riot?
Well, stop it, you fool, before somebody gets hurt.
Okay, but you told me to keep out of it.
Think he's hurt badly?
I hope not.
Who hit me?
How you hurt, Mr. Fletcher?
You're darn tootin' I'm hurt. I got a good mind to arrest the whole bunch of you.
I'll take him to his room. All he needs is a sedative. He'll sleep it off.
Perhaps you had better assist, Doctor. If Honorable Sheriff will permit, think head need examination.
It's not my head that needs examining. It's the people's that let you come in here and stir up a lot of trouble.
Regret accident, but sometimes must strike innocent to trap guilty.
Yeah? Well, if you think you're going to use my skull for bait, you're crazy.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Chan.
Yes?
Telephone.
Oh. Yes?
Hello? Pop? I just got the report from the telegraph office. Wally Burke's family cabled him $1,500 yesterday.
Oh.
Can I join the party now?
Party all finished.
Hey, Pop, somebody's trying to get in here.
What?
Oh, gee, I'm awfully sorry. Hello, Pop.
Pop humbly suggests you assist young lady to rise.
Oh, sure. Gee, I hope I didn't hurt you.
My dignity is slightly bruised, but no bones broken.
Excuse, please. Can you explain presence in this room?
Yes, Honorable Sir. Are you Charlie Chan? 陳先生今日見到你好似見到蔣委員一樣啊！
呢啲笑話啫啦。
邊度係啊？
呢個係我父親嚟㗎。令尊
啊
Doctor, praise in any language very sweet. What young lady have not yet explained presence here?
My name is Choi Wong, Honorable Sir.
Gee, that's a pretty name. Isn't it, Pop? My name's Jimmy.
Jimmy Chan is also a nice sounding name.
If Choi Wong will be so kind, have not yet explained presence in this room.
I was told that I'm now free to pack Mrs. Bentley's clothes.
Obtained key from clerk?
Why, yes, sir.
Gosh, Pop, you don't think that she,
Was personal maid to deceased lady? Worked for her in 1935 or 6?
Why, no. She engaged me in San Francisco a month ago and brought me here.
Ever glanced through lady's scrapbook?
I looked at some of the pictures.
Were pages torn out when Choi Wong looked at book?
No, I'm sure they weren't.
Is it all right for her to pack now?
Yes.
I'd better help you. We might find something important. You'd better clear out the closet first.
All right.
Oh, Charlie. We've got something to show you. I found this in Wally Burke's room. As you see, the scissors are missing.
Gee, they'd be just the size we're looking for. And it's got his initials on it, too.
Mr. Burke aware of discovery?
No, the doctor spotted it while I was trying to quiet Burke.
Administer sedative?
Yes, he'll be asleep for some time.
We'll question young man when he wakes up. Thank you so much. Assistance greatly appreciated.
Burke's in the clear about that money he got, but he'll have a tough time explaining this.
Can recall last time Mrs. Bentley wore riding boots?
The day before she was killed. She went out early in the morning and didn't get back till noon.
Say, if she was on a horse, where'd she get all that mud and those scratches?
Most clever deduction. Lady did not remain on horse. Hold boots, please.
Do you think we've got something, Pop?
Time and analysis will tell. Can reach me at police station if needed.
Okay. Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on things here.
Am certain can depend on same.
Pop sure is smart. He doesn't miss a thing.
Except the son moving the furniture.
Oh, you mean that bench over there? That wasn't anything. I just dropped a cigarette and burned a hole in the rug.
Does Honorable Father think you're too young to smoke?
Oh, no, I'm no kid. I help him solve his cases.
You do?
Yeah, and I've got an idea how to solve this one. Do you want to help me?
Yes, if I don't get killed.
I wouldn't want you to do anything dangerous. I think you're very nice.
What do you want me to do?
Well, I haven't got it all doped out yet. Do you mind if I smoke? It helps me to think.
Drive to police station, please.
Okay, but I still ain't talking.
Excellent.
Oh, now, Priscilla, I told you not to follow me. I'm working.
Well, I just talked with the New York police. They're putting men on the 1935 and 36 newspaper files right away, and they're going to check up on Mrs. Bentley's bank account.
Thank you so much.
Oh, what did you find on the boots?
Plenty of sand, some pollen from desert flowers, red clay, a suggestion of copper shavings, and
horse feathers.
And minute splinters from very old wood.
Copper and old wood suggest abandoned mine.
Yes, well, there are lots of those around here, but the red clay narrows it to someplace south of town.
Distance also limited. Lady must ride their own horse, transact mysterious business, and return to hotel by noon.
I see.
Honorable chemist suggests old wood might possibly indicate ghost town.
Yes, that's right. Oh, wait a minute, I know one. Yes, here it is. There it is, right there. It's up in the hills, about 4 miles off the main road. It's beyond Dead Man's Canyon. Yes, there's plenty of red clay in that district. And the old Sully copper mines were there, too. That fits the analysis. It's about the only one that fits the distance. Hey, if you're interested, I'll have Tombstone drive you up there in the morning.
Visit to Dead Man's Canyon with Tombstone, very appropriate. We'll consider same tomorrow.
You want him to drive you back to the hotel?
Have hotel driver waiting. Thank you so much. Goodbye.
Hey, what are you going to do?
I'm going right along after that guy. He started one riot tonight, and I aim to see he don't start no more.
Darn if I can figure why you want to drive way out here this time of night for.
Have strong desire to visit real ghost town.
But it ain't nothing to look at even in the daytime. You'll see for yourself in a minute. It's just around the bend.
Please turn off all lights when entering abandoned village.
What for?
Do not wish to alarm sleeping ghosts. Wish to wait here?
If you don't mind, I think I would.
Oh, it's only you, Sheriff. Hello.
Where's that Chan fella?
He's wandering around somewheres looking for ghosts.
Ghost nothing. He's up to something, and I aim to find out what it is. He can't give me the slip and get away with it. Are you trying to be funny?
I don't think so. I ain't laughing. What's that?
It ain't mice. Come out, whoever you are, with your hands in the air. What was that?
That ain't no cow.
You're darn tootin' it ain't. Come on. Light a match, Chan. I got him bulldogged.
Boy, this is a mining engineer's kit.
Wait till you get a load of these papers.
Bentley, the dead woman's husband? How did he get away?
Regret scuffle which occurred in dark to Mr. Bentley's advantage. But have written description of car with number of license. Suggest you circulate same.
And how I'll circulate it. This puts an entirely new light on the case. He's been out there all this time in hiding, and I want to know why.
Also why wife visit him in secret.
Send out a general alarm for this car. The driver is thought to be George Bentley, wanted in connection with his wife's murder. He'll probably try to leave the state, so notify all state and county highway patrols to be on the lookout.
Yes, sir.
I've got a hunch that when we get him, we'll have our murderer.
Sure be a relief to me to get off of this merry-go-round. Don't you ever solve any of your cases in the daytime? My feet hurt.
Chief King speaking. What? All right, we'll be over right away. That was your son. Something's happened at the hotel.
Must hurry. Excuse, please.
All right, break it up, folks. Break it up. One side, please. One side.
What's wrong, Peters?
Oh, this fellow tried to sneak out of the hotel. With these, Pop. The ones we were looking for. I told the officer that somebody might try to do this, and sure enough, it was him.
You've got a lot of explaining to do, Burke.
I want a lawyer.
They won't be hard. Half the population of Reno is lawyers.
These are yours?
Yes. But I didn't kill her. Someone's trying to make it look like I did. And I know who it is.
Just a minute, young
fella. Please. Have not explained scissors.
Jean borrowed them from me over a week ago and never returned them. So when I heard she'd been stabbed with scissors, why,
Who said she was stabbed with scissors?
Lieutenant Chan. And the police surgeon confirmed it.
Go on. Don't tell me anything. I'll just wait till the whole thing is solved and read about it in the papers.
I'm sorry, Tombstone. I thought you knew it. All right, go on, Mr. Burke.
well, I naturally figured she was killed with my scissors.
Explain present possession and attempt to dispose of same.
Dr. Ainsley gave me a sedative, and when I woke up, the scissors were on my table. Someone put them there, but with all the accusations that have been made against me, no one would have believed that. I had to get rid of them.
Mr. Chen, there's something queer about all this.
You bet your life there is. Somebody planted these in my room, and if they did it for a joke, I don't think it's funny.
Excuse, please. You were speaking when lady interrupt.
I was just going to say that I found a pair of desk shears exactly like those in my room tonight.
What?
Doctor also finds similar pair?
Yes. Well, how did you know?
Have theory.
It better be good. They couldn't have all killed her.
Would like to see scissors, please.
Bring the ones up from my office, too.
Certainly.
Number 2 son finally win jackpot?
What do you mean?
Scissors cost money.
Oh, I had some money left after I bought this suit.
What are you talking about?
Think ambitious young detective can explain confusion of scissors.
Well, I figured that if all the suspects found scissors in the rooms, the one that was guilty would try to get rid of them. And it worked, too.
You mean you planted them, son?
Yes, sir.
I'm as much to blame as Jimmy is. He thought of it, but I'm the one who did it.
Oh, boy, am I relieved. I found these under a cushion of a chair in Mary's room.
But we didn't put any scissors in Mrs. Whitman's room.
What?
You didn't?
No, sir, we couldn't get in. That policeman was on guard outside the door.
Yeah, on my orders. And it looks like I was pretty smart, too. Now what have you got to say, Mr. Chan?
But I didn't have them there. I didn't know anything about them.
Have you got that leather case, Charlie?
On desk.
Here they are. What's happened?
Bring scissors, please.
Are these the ones that were found in Mrs. Whitman's room?
Yes.
These have the same trademark as the letter opener. I'm afraid there's no doubt that these are the ones she was stabbed with.
You're afraid? You got the goods on her the second time, and you got him trying to hide incriminating evidence. So you apologize. Horse feathers, I ain't losing no more time.
Wait a minute, Tombstone. What are you going to do?
To see the district attorney right now, and I'm going to tell him everything we got on this woman. And I'll lay you 10 to 1 he'll have before the grand jury by morning.
Kurt, stop it, please. You're blaming yourself for showing them the scissors.
Of course I am. All I want is to help you, and I've made things worse.
I know you wanted to help. But what did you think when you found them? That's what matters. You must have thought I was guilty.
I didn't think anything except that I was responsible. Come in, Charlie.
Sometimes tears from woman, very happy sign.
I'm pretty scared, Charlie.
No need to be. At moment, police are searching for man who is very likely suspect. And when...
What is it?
Have burned sleeve.
Well, you don't smoke, Mary. How did you do it?
I don't know. I didn't even notice. I haven't had it on since...
Since when?
since the night I found Mrs. Bentley.
Please, return with me to room. Jimmy, Lone Ranger's hat bad enough without wearing horse's blanket.
Oh, you mean these pajamas, Pop? I didn't buy them. I found them in your bag. They're the ones Mom gave you for Christmas.
Although 3,000 miles away, honorable wives still make presents felt. Please, Mary, would like you to repeat actions on finding body.
All right. I saw her from the hall and crossed over to the dressing table. She was lying here between the bench and... Well, the bench wasn't here.
Can you remember exact position of bench?
Not exactly, but it was something like that. What's the matter?
What is it, Charlie?
First bright light in very dense fog.
You mean a clue to the murder? Gee, Pop, I can't let you get sidetracked that way. I burned it with a cigarette.
Rug burned with acid, not cigarette.
Acid?
How about Mary's sleeve?
Also acid.
Why, there is some there. It must have been spilled here and dripped down. If Mary leaned here, that explains the burn in the sleeve.
Gee, it's a good thing you didn't get any on your arm, Mrs. Whitman. Nitric acid leaves a nasty burn.
Number 2 son think it nitric acid?
Well, it could have been. It eats through anything but glass.
I've seen 1 bottle nitric acid tonight, but bottle full.
What would acid be doing here?
Think answer may be found in second bottle, not so full.
Nitric acid? Yes, I have some. That's funny. I could have sworn this bottle was full.
No one have occasion to use same?
No.
Excuse. What is purpose of gauze?
It prevents breaking and leakage. Why?
Gauze on this, different weave and quality from gauze on other bottle.
It shouldn't be. They're all shipped from the same firm.
With permission, we'll keep till morning.
Certainly. But do you think it's connected with the murder?
Person who removed pages from Mrs. Bentley's scrapbook may have answer.
Pages from her scrapbook?
Covering years 1935 and 36. Thought doctor may have noticed when searching lady's room.
No, I didn't.
Thank you so much.
Label this gauze from Wally Burke's room.
Okay. Who's next?
Miss Wells, but you'd better search her room.
All right. But what if they catch me?
Oh, don't you worry. I'll be right behind you.
Yes? Oh, good morning.
Bet your life it's a good morning. We've got Bentley, the husband.
Good.
Tombstone's on his way over to Tonopah to pick him up. But I've got some real news from New York.
Yeah?
The police checked on Mrs. Bentley's New York bank account. She wrote 2 checks this month for $1,500 apiece. And who do you think they were made out to? Dr. Ainsley.
That is highly interesting. You check on newspaper files?
And how? Say, no wonder somebody wanted to get rid of the pages of that scrapbook. They're dynamite. Get this. In 1935, Jean was married to a man named Russell.
Russell? Related to Mrs. Russell here?
Her ex-husband. And he died suddenly in 1936.
What was cause of death?
According to the attending physician, Russell died of a heart attack. But the attending physician was our old friend, Dr. Ainsley.
Must see Mrs. Russell at once. Very urgent.
They just found Mrs. Russell in a room, strangled.
Lady dead?
I don't know. The maid found her and called Dr. Ainsley.
Dr. Ainsley?
Doctor with her now?
Yes.
Hurry. Come along.
Lift her arm to the outside of the covers, please.
Doctor, one moment.
What are you giving her?
Adrenaline. She's got to have a heart stimulant.
Will take, please.
What's the matter, Mr. Chan? Have you gone mad?
Examination of hypodermic will determine that. Jimmy!
I got it, Pop.
Thank you so much.
Let me have that, please.
Keep this man covered, Peters. I'll call the police surgeon.
Choi Wong, stay with lady. Can't help when police surgeon arrive. Jimmy. You search rooms for gauze?
Yeah. This was in Wally Burke's room. I guess the doctor used it last night to patch him up after the fight. And this was in Miss Wells' room, in the wastebasket. Neither one of them matches the gauze on the nitric acid bottle, but I brought them along anyway. We didn't get a chance to look in here.
Can look now.
Yes. Pop, this is it. It matches. That means that Mrs. Russell took the acid from the doctor's office. Do you suppose that she...
Please. You will take all exhibits to a room and guard carefully. If lady recovers sufficiently to talk, bring all suspects to scene of crime. Oh, also request everyone wear same clothes as night of murder.
All right, Bentley, come on.
What are you bringing me here for?
Oh, ain't you heard? We don't put people in jail no more. We take them to the best hotel, give them music with their meals, and hot and cold running water, and horse feathers. Come on.
Stick around if you like, Mr. Whitman, but Charlie doesn't want you inside.
Okay, I guess Charlie knows what he's doing. I'll wait downstairs.
Joe, keep your eye on the elevator and the stairs. You boys stick here and don't let anybody leave this room, you understand?
Yes, sir.
What's going on?
Charlie's called all the suspects together. He's going to produce the murderer.
He's going to produce the murder after I drive to Tonopah to pick him up?
Go on in, Burke.
Well, I'm a cockeyed son of a gun if this don't beat all.
What's the matter?
I knew that Chan fellow was fancy, but if he can't hold an inquest without making it formal, I give up.
Relax, will you? All right, go in, ladies, please.
Come on, he's probably serving cocktails again.
Have been called together because each of you had very strong reason for hating Mrs. Bentley. One of you had motive powerful enough to kill. Here is lady whose husband was stolen from her by murdered woman 5 years ago. Here is young man, blindly in love until eyes rudely opened by ugly insult in public. Miss Wells, impulsive young lady in love with doctor, has admitted she would have killed Mrs. Bentley if given sufficient provocation.
Just a minute. Just a minute. You're taking them from left to right. You just skipped your friend, Mrs. Whitman. She's still the only one found with the body.
We'll neglect no one. Here is husband, most anxious to get rid of wife.
Only in a legal, straightforward manner. Then why were you hiding out in that ghost town? I'm a mining engineer. I got a job to look over those mines after Jean had established residence in Reno. I was afraid if I was seen here, it would look like collusion, and the divorce wouldn't be granted. Or maybe you thought you had a perfect alibi, that no one would suspect you of murdering your wife if she was giving you a divorce.
Yeah, if you're so all-fired innocent, why did you put up such a scrap last night and then run away?
I didn't know you were connected with the police. I found a man sneaking around my place, so I jumped him. You would have done the same thing.
Horse feathers. I'm arresting you.
Tombstone. He's already under arrest.
Why did wife visit you on day before murder?
She was panicky. Said she needed $5,000 right away.
Did you give it to her?
I didn't have it.
Did she say why she wanted it?
No.
Think Dr. Ainsley can furnish answer to that?
What do you mean?
Doctor said had known Mrs. Bentley only 3 weeks. He had signed false certificate on death of first husband, Wayne Russell, 3 years ago.
False certificate? You mean she killed him?
Cancelled checks prove Mrs. Bentley paid Dr. Ainsley large sums of money to keep guilty secret.
If I'd known that...
Didn't you?
No.
Then please explain why you visit Mrs. Bentley with acid bottle.
How did you know?
We know you were here.
I came to disfigure her. When Mrs. Whitman arrived at the hotel and I saw what happened, I realized that Jean was going to ruin her life, the same as she'd ruined mine. All the hate I'd felt came back to me. I got the acid from the doctor's office.
But found lady's face protected by beauty mask.
That's it. Then you grabbed the scissors and stabbed her. Mrs. Russell, I arrest you in the name of the law.
I didn't kill her. When Jean saw the acid, she grabbed for it. Said she'd give me a dose of my own medicine. I kept her from getting it, but some of the acid was spilled. When I left her, she was very much alive. But now I understand what happened. When she couldn't get the $5,000 from Bentley, the doctor killed her. He didn't.
Missing $100 bills found in doctor's room prove he was here on night of murder.
Well, what if he was? If he was blackmailing Mrs. Bentley, would he be stupid enough to kill his meal ticket?
You keep out of this.
I won't keep out of it.
Excuse. Miss Wells, very calm young lady, except where doctor is concerned.
Well, do you think I'm going to let a bunch of blundering fools pin a murder on him? What time was it when you brought the acid up here?
After 12.
And she was alive then. Dr. Ainsley came up here at 10 minutes of 10 and left at 11 o'clock. I know because I was waiting for him in the office.
Waiting with watch in hand?
What do you mean?
Such careful check on time, highly suggestive of jealousy.
What are you doing now? Accusing her?
Have accused no one as yet. Merely search for truth.
What about Mrs. Russell? She admits coming up here with the acid.
And yet you take her word for it that she left without killing her.
Please. Can explain bandage found in room?
Who found it in my room?
Number 2 son. Most ambitious amateur sleuth.
A lot of people found scissors in their room, and they were planted by number 2 son. So what does that prove, Mr. Charlie Chan?
Look out, your sleeve's on fire.
Fire!
Stop it! Let go of me! Stop it! Leave me alone!
What is it?
Leave me alone! Stop it!
What happened, Charlie?
Merely experiment with liquid smoke. Quite harmless, but highly successful in trapping murderers. Honorable Sheriff may now make arrest.
Who, her? I ain't making no more arrests until I got the evidence.
Burn on arm received from nitric acid when Miss Wells reached for scissors to stab Mrs. Bentley. Evidence of guilt, quite apparent in desperate desire to hide burn. Sorry to resort to trick, but lady make fatal mistake by wearing jacket she did not wear on night of murder.
Just a minute. Where do you think you'll get with that evidence?
Never mind. Mr. Chan's right. I did kill her. But I didn't intend to. I didn't even bring a weapon. I only wanted to find out what was between her and Dr. Ainsley. But she wouldn't tell me. She was drunk and nasty. And when I threatened to get the truth out of him, she went for me. She'd have killed me. So I grabbed up the first thing I saw to defend myself. You've got to believe me.
Sincerely hope will convince jury of same. One moment, please. May also arrest doctor.
What for?
Analysis of hypodermic revealed deadly poison, not adrenaline.
What? Has there been another murder?
No, Tombstone. Attempted murder. Dr. Ainsley tried to kill Mrs. Russell.
Why?
Doctor guessed it was Mrs. Russell who removed pages from scrapbook. He feared exposure of old guilt in connection with Wayne Russell's death.
Where was I when all this was going on?
In Tonopah.
Horse feathers.
Wait a minute. Where are you going?
Back to Tonopah. They got a nice, easy case of cattle rustling over there, and I know I can pin it on the guilty guy because they found him under the cow.
All right, Doctor.
Is it over? Are you cleared?
Did you think of that liquid smoke gag all by yourself?
Well, Pop and I worked it out together.
Oh, Jimmy, I think you're wonderful.
Number 2's son's present idea strictly his own, but not bad as example.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.